Hi, everybody. So, we're going to do some crime reads. Oh, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? How the hell y'all doing? Man, oh man. I need a co-pilot for these crime reads. Who we know likes doing them? Who we know wanna tag team them? We gotta know somebody, right? Let's get this microphone going. Let's get us a hot mic going. What's up, country? Hey, Jackie. Whew. How y'all doing? Ooh. Oh, I don't know why I keep trying to throw my bonnet over there, y'all. Like, literally, I keep trying to throw my bonnet in my tarot bags. Don't know. I'm confused. Oh, where you at? Where you be? Oh, nope. Yep, this one. And let me see. Might be it. It feels like it might be it. No. Nope. Yeah. What up, Brother Thomas? So, I gotta get some cards out. But while I'm getting some cards out, I also want to give a giant. There's a few people who I like. Oh, yeah? Well, so, all right. I got my usual suspects going. All right, let me hit the do not. Huh? All right, so this is what I am thinking that everything has to be shuffled. Let's set everything over there that needs to be shuffled. So, first and foremost, I don't know. I don't think she's here, but Miss Tarot D. Hi, Miss Tarot D. I got your package. I got your package at 1:00 this morning. Mo and I was watching this TV show, and we got caught up in this dang on show. I don't know what it was. Anyway, it was on Prime or whatever, and we finished the episode we were watching, and before we were like, okay, let's pause it and we'll pick it up tomorrow, right? With that being said, when I came into my room to get in my TV and my pillows and all that, I turned on my TV, and it was 1:00 in the morning. It was like 12:57 or some shit. Or no, 11:57. I think it was midnight. And Sir out to go potty. And anyway, she come back in, and I thought she had gotten Happy Mail for herself because she's expecting a package, but it wasn't. She was like, "Here, this is for you," and I'm like, "Girl, quit playing with me." Like I just in my head, I knew it was her package because she's waiting on Happy Mail, and it was for me, and it was Miss Tarot D's package. So Miss Tarot D, Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed a bag. Hold on. Achoo! Achoo! Thank you, thank you. Excuse me, what? So, Miss Tara, thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyway, excuse me for having to have an allergy attack. So anyway, yes. So I got Miss Taro D's um, Florida water. So I'll have to look back through my orders, but I think this is my first time getting Miss Taro D Florida water. She usually sends me a special one she makes just for me, and I don't know. It has to seep for a while, but anyway. So Florida water, yay. Let's see. Do you have a cat in here? So I have to be careful. Oh, that smells strong. I love it. And then we got some kind of balm. And the balm is lemon balm, lavender, coconut oil, vitamin E, made with love and good intentions. Well, maybe if I can get it open. Oh, is it a spinny winny? Oh, it's a spinny. Ha ha! Oh, that smells so good. Okay, all right. So, we got so spiritual cleansing spray. That would be the Florida water. It says, while I love burning sage and incense, the smoke can sometimes bother my sinuses or pets. At times, the smoke can also be too much for smaller places like an apartment. That's why I began to make my own spiritual cleansing spray. You can use the spiritual cleansing spray the way you would normally burn sage or incense to expel negativity from your sacred space, your home, or on yourself. A spiritual cleansing spray is made from a variety of ingredients such as Florida water, sage oils, sage oils, as well as other essential oils known to repel negativity. Additionally, each bottle contains a rose quartz crystal. I personally spiritually infuse each bottle with a positive and protective intention as I craft them. And then it says to cleanse your sacred space and how to use the spiritual cleansing in your home and then anywhere else you want to use it. And then it's signed by Miss Taro D. And then we got black salt banishing spell. So I got that. And then we got say goodbye to all your worries with your Guatemalan doll. She makes these little beautiful little Guatemalan dolls from scratch, and they are just so cute. And I have a couple of them just laying in different areas, protecting different things in my bedroom. So I will be adding this one to my little collection of Guatemalan dolls. So they're little trouble dolls. They're little like worry dolls, trouble dolls, whatever. Anyway, I don't see anything on the balm, but you know what? It is balm, and you can use balm for almost anything. Miss Florida, yeah. So living in Florida, I don't have the advantage of having Florida water. Just because I live in Florida doesn't give me the advantage. Anyway, and also it all came in this little bag. So, yes. I'm excited. I cannot wait. It will all be yours. I cannot wait. Okay, guys. So, I know there's a lot going on, right? Like, there's just a lot going on everywhere. And we can't, I can't. I can't only speak for myself, right? Well, I can't wiggle my nose. I may work with the dead, but that doesn't mean that I can be Samantha and wiggle my little nose, um, and make it all go away, right? So I did notice though. Well, actually, sorry, it wasn't me that noticed, but anyway, it was brought to my attention that in all of this that's going on, my team likes to help people that are missing. So it was brought to our attention that we have a missing um, major general. He is a retired U.S. Air Force major general, and he has been missing since February 27th of this year. And I understand why a whole lot more of us don't know that he's missing. I've been since 2 days now reading on his energy, and I've gotten jack nothing. I'm not kidding you. I've gotten jack nothing. It's almost like he's intentionally been put in a magical safe box and somebody has locked him away from magical devices. I'm not kidding you. Not kidding you. So, with that being said, the little bit that I was able to pick up on were different. I picked up on now it gets a little confusing right here for me because I can't tell if it's hidden insight or taken insight. But then when I read on his little bit of facts that I did try to read up on, and y'all know I wish I could stay cold at this completely, but until I get a co-pilot, I don't have that option. So I do have to, unfortunately, read as little as possible. So, uh, well, here's what I know. He's missing. Um, he does have like medications, I believe, that he has to take. Although he is incredibly healthy, like it's medicines like that. I don't think it's life or death medicines, but from what I can read, he's like incredibly physically fit. Like I'm talking like runs and walks it exceptionally for his age. Right. Um, I got disassembled. That's an odd word, right? So there was a few other words that I got, but after a few, like the first night of nothing, and then the second day of little to nothing, I reached out to brother Thomas, my co-pilot, my codependent, my codependent, my brother Thomas, and I asked him. He's really good at like receiving information. Like somehow he can just start looking for it and find accurate information, not just the clickbait shit. No, I mean like real shit. Anyway, with that being said, he got out his spirit box, his S box, and he did a session himself, and he picked up on some disturbing ass shit. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only, guys, but listen, some of the shit he picked up on started triggering my team. And when he was saying it, my team was like, yeah, we picked up on that too. Like he was abducted. Like we have him. We're hiding him. We took him because we knew all of that. Blah, 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 blah. Like it just went crazy. Hi, Flower. How are you, baby? So, it is open mic. So that means you guys can grab a deck of cards. You can read along. If you have abilities, you can use those. You can interact with this day. So I got Cape Girardeau. Now listen, guys. I got Cape Girardeau specifically 1949. I also down the road got Roswell Roswell, however you say it, 1947. But in between that and a whole lot, I got more stuff, but I got these weird sets of numbers. Now, this is the part that I just can't quite make out. And a lot of this, like I said, I don't know how much of this I'm going to put on air. Um, so you have to be with me. Just we'll find a way to talk in code or something, right? I don't know. We'll figure it out. There was a series of sequence of like for 3 minutes straight. All I heard were these numbers in every kind of random pattern you can think of. 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 3. Over, repeated, blown up, intertwined in every way you can think of, over and over and over for 3 minutes almost straight. Those numbers over and over and over and over and over. Hi, beautiful. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. All I got was those numbers over and over and over. And I'm like, what are these numbers? I have looked into these numbers so many times. They do have a synchronicity to 3.14, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I mean, they're far enough apart to where to randomly look at them, you wouldn't see them. But the synchronicities of what is there that is repeating so many times and it never quite breaks down. I've added them all together. I've subtracted them. I've multiplied. I did the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Listen, I've done it all and I can't figure it out. But it's the one that just keeps me behooved. Cape Girardeau, 1949. What is Cape Girardeau, 1949? Being not born, but raised in the Midwest and in the Show Me State, I say, right? Because I have family in Cape Girardeau. They are long deceased. I still have cousins down there, but, anyway, that is not today's story. Anyway, you feel me? Been to Cape Girardeau a bunch of times in my life. Like a bunch of times in my life. So, what do we know about Cape Girardeau? Also, what do we know about 1949? Now, listen. Thomas and I have went down every dragon hole and every rabbit hole. And listen, there is some very uncomfortable shit that literally ties to shit that's happening right now in the world, and we are not going to talk about it on air, okay? But this missing 2-star general that is a Air Force Major General that, well, kind of specified with Roswell and all kinds of alien stuff. And, well, his clearance is really up there when it comes to UFO and unidentified stuff, right? So that in itself is things that make you go, right? Guys, I'm so excited. The distractions are always adding up, but today we have a concrete truck out there. We're all getting new driveways. We got new curbs just last week. Now this week we're getting new driveways. Maybe we'll be getting some asphalt soon, and they'll be moving to a new area, and we will be done. Even if it's only temporary, we need a break. We need a rest. Well, we need a break. Anyway, so the Taken in light of day, like, so if you read on the crime, right, or just at least if you read on what little bit is available to public, he was apparently taken from his home. But then I did find something that might have contradicted that said that he might have been taken while on a run. So I don't know. There's kind of two different things there. So, yeah, he's been missing. But an astronaut? No, he's a general. Um, I did see Michelle come in. Michelle. Like, I don't want to make this about me at all, but man, oh man, oh man, Michelle. Oh my god, Michelle. I'm having so many issues. Oh man, I need help. I need help. And I don't know what to do. I am just so stuck. And it's only gotten worse since my read with you. It's only gotten worse. I know I'm up against the Grand Duke and then the other asshole in the sky and all of that. I got both of them. And I know the Grand Duke's in the south, and I think the other dude is. I don't remember exactly what you said in the read, but I think you said north and northwest. But then that would put them going head to head against each other, which would be sucking because they're both assholes. Anyway, like I said, it's ain't about me, but man, I just can't catch a break. And we sip. So, anyway, glasses and phone and Apple Watch left at home. Right. Yep. Yep. And his wife was like at a doctor's appointment too, right? So his wife wasn't there. There was absolutely no way to uh, basically I guess witness, right? Like his wife wouldn't have been there to see anything, witness anything. And he doesn't have anything that would allow him to trace like a GPS, like his phone, his watch, or anything like that. And he's very, very healthy. So I don't know if there's any kind of devices in his body that would send a smoke signal, like a pacemaker or anything like that. So I don't know those kind of things. So I do want to look at some cards and see what we see. And again, guys, listen, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not even pulling out the big guns or anything like that. It's just in general. I mainly want to know, like, why is no one talking about it? I haven't seen it on hardly any. I've seen it on some online news sources, but, nothing that says, hey, somebody's missing. Oh, I get a loan. But I did. Oh, so my team did pick up on that he's probably alive, and that need I say, like, I have to be very careful with my words here. This is all educational purposes only. Like nobody is making accusations or assumptions. I don't know what words I'm looking for. Allegedly, there's no fact. Matter of fact, I don't even have a ghost here. And if I had a ghost here, so cleanup and alone, that's what falls out. Out of all of these cards, there's like close to 200 cards here, and the only two cards that fall out is cleanup and alone. We just keep up. We shall see. Yeah, the Nancy Guthrie is getting so. I said Nancy Guthrie, and these cards, look, a whole chunk of the deck just literally exploded. Vindication. Well, let's see here. Well, oh my god. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right, so if I go with only what hit the floor, So if I go with only what hit the floor, then we have snitch or informant. We have Jude Law legal system, terminated, physical altercation, vindicated, on the run, and then both of these are in reverse, death and poison. Both of these are in the challenge position. So, technically he's listed as missing. So I do see maybe, and like I said, my team did pick up on very much alive and be like he's right here. Like I feel like he's like right here. Like it's not like he was taken out of country or anything like that. And I'll tell you why I feel like he's here because a second I tried to like hone in on the Nancy Guthrie thing, my team was like, she's not even here. Like, she's not even in this country right now. And I was like, what? What? What do you mean? And they were like, she's not. And I was like, what? And then within, I think, hours, they were like honing in on kind of this kind of stuff. So, yeah. So I don't think he's dead. Poisoned and all of that. Maybe it's not poison, but you know, like how they sometimes they have to knock us out and all of that too. I mean, if this man is physically fit, so I have been reading about and told that like he runs, he climbs, he hikes, he bikes miles, like works out and physically fit, top all of that. They may have had to give him some kind of knockout situation thing. I don't know. Where's my smoking apparatus, yo? So I don't know here. I'm not even gonna go through any of this. This is just look at this. Look. We could shuffle it and see if anything else falls out of it, but yeah. Like that's like a chunk. Let's just see. If there's something in here that wants to go with any of this that hit the floor, show yourself. Last time, one card. And it's Henry was actually spinning and it stopped sideways. Underground. Would he be underground? Would we be hiding him? So like Trump did some crazy shit, right? And I'm not saying his name to get his attention. I'm saying he did something, right? He like ordered some kind of like mass release, right? Listen, I think he was okay, I'm just going to say it like I said it earlier. I think he was taken the day before the alleged kidnapping. And I think he's being held. Yeah. So I think he's being held underground. I think he's being held maybe in a bunker or something. I think he knows where he's at. And at first, I think maybe he thought he was taken by terrorist or something, right? Alien. And then I think that he found out otherwise. I'm chilly, y'all. I gotta grab my robe. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. But I'm chilly. So I have to grab my robe. And I found my smoking apparatus. It was in my pocket. Oh, so I think that hi, Gina. Hi, Janet. I think that we have him. Yeah, I do. I do. And I don't know if we're holding him for his best interest or our best interest. Like, I don't know whose best interest is ever to take someone against their will and hold them for someone else's benefit or a lot of other shit that is truly happening. Like I said, this me would have never done what that me did a long time ago. So, I don't have no understanding of this shit. This don't make no never mind. I mean, this don't make no sense to me. I'm just saying it don't make no sense to me. Now we still looking at this pile. This pile fell out. So we gonna keep talking to this pile. But like I said, organized fell out. Organized and this, right? Underground. So underground and organized, right? Again, I do think that somehow, some way, I do believe that we had something to do with it. You guys feel free to leave your comments in the chat if you want to. If you choose not to say anything, I understand that too. I'm just saying. Timelines pops out. That says it has nothing to do with it. That has, I don't think, anything to do with it. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Lying in wait. Really? Paranormal activity. Paranormal activity, right? So when you think about just paranormal activity being at the very bottom, you think about timelines and you think about liar, liar, pants on fire, lying in wait. That is so deeply layered. John. Huh. So we're going to take this bottom card out just because, oh, look, inside job. All right, we're going to put these down because we're going to need them to jump for us. We're going to need them to jump. All right, so let's look at the institution of all of this, right? Let's see what the institution of all of this has to say about it. Wait. Come on. Really? Can I have all of my cards? Oh, you little asshole. You know what? It's been a day, guys. It's been a day. It's been a couple of weeks. The last few weeks have been a little rough for me. So, excuse me. And I do mean emotionally rough. Excuse me a minute. While I grab all of this and have mental unbreakdown. Okay. Sit there. Now, let me get this. All right. So this was okay. So again, if you hear talking in the background, there are people outside. We are getting a new driveway. So, you may hear that. Okay, we're gonna put that there. I don't know where these three might go, but we look at the big picture of everything. So until we get the whole picture, let's just look. Where are my cheat sheets at? There they are. All right, let's see here. Oof. So I got Knight of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups upright. I got the well, hold on, I don't. 13. Death. That's a death card. All right, I got a death card. The Queen of Wands. I got the High Priestess in reverse. What is all that say? All right, hold on. Let me see. What? Okay, so the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody that's definitely unstable. Somebody that's not willing to. They're selfish, maybe even arrogant. Definitely hard to communicate. They're intentionally always misleading. High Priestess in reverse is paired and tagged to death. And this is the suicide jack. This is the suicide death. This isn't the honorable one. This is this. Oh, Eight of Coins, Knight of Cups. Disappointment and jealousy. So would it not have anything politically motivated at all? Like, would it? I mean, how old would his wife be? There'd be no reason for jealousy there, right? I don't see him out swinging on a bingo night. Yeah, the emotions all over the place. So there is quietly almost being swept under the Oval Office rug a missing two-star major general from Roswell, from New Mexico. Missing. Been missing for almost a month. The 27th, in 10 days from now, if he's still missing in 10 days, he will be missing 30 days. Um, Everything that my spirit box and my team has told me is that we, I don't want to say the government, but I don't mean I don't have much of a choice. I'm literally the one in charge. Yeah, but see the problem is that um there's always going to be a lot that is going to be hidden from us. It's misleading intentionally. It's nobody wants to intentionally lead someone the wrong way until you're dealing with a suicide person, right? Someone that has suicidal tendencies does not care. Consequences be damned, and they probably don't give a damn about their conscience because their conscience is probably not even turned on to begin with. Because you can't consciously have it on and be the suicide jack at the same time. Mm. That brain can't exist together. One is homicidal and one is suicidal. So to take one and make them extreme to the other, they don't go together. So to say that this person is intentionally misleading, it's intentionally misleading when we don't know anything about it. So I think it's purposely and intentionally being kept quiet. I just don't know why. Why? That's the part my brain wants to know. Why is it an inside job? Why did paranormal activities be the bottom one and all about the timeline, right? Because, like I said, I do believe he's underground, and I do believe if he was taken in plain sight and hidden in plain sight, that means that he's literally right here. We see him somewhere. Maybe he's not in New Mexico. Maybe he's in Texas. Maybe he's in New Orleans. He's got to be somewhere close, but he's got to be somewhere where he can't be that he would recognize it, right? I mean, you don't make it to general status without knowing a few bunkers, knowing what a few places look like, even if it's black sites or whatever, right? Now I don't know how it all this shit goes, but I would say that major generals have a lot more clearance than a lot of other people. He's gonna maybe recognize where he's at, I think. See, I thought about that. You're not alone in that, Janet, at all. You're not alone in that at all. I thought about it. Brother Thomas and I have spent quite a lot of time since yesterday talking about this. And yesterday, we were 100% confident I can, in extreme circumstances, yes, when I am not as stressed as I am right now. If I wasn't as stressed as I am right now with just real life shit, I would be a lot more clear minded. I had I had some waves try to show themselves over the weekend, I believe, but because I am emotionally all over the place, I'm not uh, I'm not top of my game right now. I'm not. I'm not. And that's just me being honest with you guys. Yes, I can remote view. Yes, I can see. Yes, my team really, really came at me hard with this one. But then they also were like, you must be very careful with your words. And it's not about not giving a fuck. Because, listen, I have bumped head with the government more than I choose to. But, I don't want any altercations or allegations or finger pointing happening. Everyone, as a convicted felon, I believe this stronger than anything almost in my life outside of hope that you are innocent until proven guilty. Sorry, but this convicted felon is and will always support that statement. Oh, but if you're guilty, well, you made a bid. I had to do my time, and I ain't mad if you get caught, and you have to do yours. Hey, we all got a lesson to learn. And listen. I still know a few people on the inside. Hey, might be able to help you out with a little bit of canteen. That's about it. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. We all have a lesson to learn. So, now that Thomas and I have both turned on our spirit box, talked to our teams, and talked to each other, this is very heavily classified. And I'm scared just sitting here talking to you guys. Look, I was not scared when I was reading on Bow. Yeah, that psycho god of Bow, whatever, the idiots that choose to play with him call him. Yeah, I don't have enough respect to even learn his name, but I'm not going to disrespect him. So that ignorant god Bow, Ball, whatever. Um, I choose to look. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. This is shit on top of shite on top of shite. This is seriously intentionally being it's not propaganda. What is it? What is it when they're well, I don't know. Maybe it is that. I don't know. Maybe it is that. What do y'all think? I know Brother Thomas has been, throwing a little bit of what he picked up on. And listen, he got his team and his spirit box got more than mine did. Like mine was more like it kept shutting it down. I don't know how to explain it. It was more like need to know, and you don't need to know. Like literally, that's what it was like. It was like um, it almost feels like there's some kind of fate action maybe going on here. Like yes, suppression. That's a good word for it. Yeah, suppression. That's a good word for it. It. I don't think my spirit box has ever been so quiet. I don't think my team has ever been so quiet. No, no. I have written on here factual stuff more than any spiritual writing. And y'all know I love the spirit write. I will automatic write, spirit write, whatever you want to call it, for pages and pages and pages and pages and pages. This is just facts. There is disassembled UFO taken and hidden in sight. Cape Dorado, 1949. Underground. Yeah, underground. but they wouldn't let me write underground on there, right? Um, Everything else is factual that's on here. Retired from the U.S. Retired U.S. Air Force Major General, 2-star. Missing, or well, see, I had 5-star, but apparently I was wrong on that. It's 2-star. Missing from his home February 27th in New Mexico. I believe it's Albuquerque. So, yep. I have more facts written here than I have from my actual team because it's more like pulling teeth and they ain't allowing me to pull. So, what do we know? What do we know? In my opinion, I think it was too clean, quick, and agreed. Absolutely agreed. Ooh, quell. Ooh, good word. Good word. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Thomas and I were going to do a side by side. We were going to get a link together. We were going to just come up on screen and we were just going to do a different kind of crime read. We were going to relay off of each other. Thomas said, I ain't. Nope. 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 I have been instructed of otherwise. And I'm like, well, I told them I'd be here, so I have to go. Now, I don't know what we're going to do because what I want and what I get. Since, so I don't know, somewhere around the first day of February, it has not worked out that way. So UPS is outside, sis. It is so confusing. Like, why? So I built it in the pyramid. They told me to do the pyramid. So I've got all of that up there, and then I've got this, and then, Five of Swords, King of Swords in reverse, Magician in reverse. So, why? I was going to say, I got a card missing. I found it. All right. So you were there, you were there. Okay, you were up there, you were there, you were there. So even if we do it this way, and this way. So we now have created a hinge bridge. Y'all know what a hinge bridge is? Like a swinging bridge? So we have now created a swinging bridge. And what's swinging in the middle is the reverse high priestess, the magician in reverse. The death card is the beginning of our bridge. The end card is the Five of Swords. And our two anchors are the challenge position, Knight of Coins, and the what is it? The Queen of Wands. Oh God, happy mail, yay! So yeah, boy, okay. This is definitely unhinging quickly. If there's a female, so who is this female? This female energy, Queen of Wands, when I'm looking at this. The female. See, I don't think it's the wife. It can't be the wife. I mean, she is standing here with her hands like, help me. She's got a bunch of people. But then that puts the 5 touching the Queen. So, the 5, the thoughts. So this could be the wife. The wife, slowly, she's getting worn down. She's not okay. She's mentally not okay. She's worried. because then that would also put it diagonally, so it would be tied to her. It's got her with grief. She's filling up with grief. Could be leading her to the grave, because that would put that actually perpendicular completely from the grave. So y'all know I'm a bigger reader. Like, I gotta have the whole picture here, and I've got 30 cards out, and I'm looking at how everything is kind of like intertwined. The alone, now that I see that it's laying with the wife is alone, the wife is sad, the wife is the Five of Swords. She knows he's not dead. That's why this is tied to her as well. She knows he's not dead. She can feel it. Okay. So who is this? Who is this? Who are you? Are you the one playing with the strings? Or are you the one that would in this? Are you a blind spot that I don't see yet? Who are you? I can't figure out who the magician is. All right, y'all. Let's see. Who is the magician? Who is the magician? Hey, Brother Thomas, can you pick up on anything with this tactical, what this magician might be showing up for? So listen, Tina, I think I picked up on that same thing, because the first thing I thought of, because everything is like almost like deeply classified, but yet not classified type enough. And not enough height for a whole major general, to be missing. Like, come on now. This isn't a boot camp P1, a hearse, a final ending. There's a storm coming, an imminent doom. So the magician is death. The magician is a death angel, a death reaper, imminent doom, a final ending. But not yet. But then I got the Suicide King, right? So is he the Suicide King? Like, why is there no interviews of his wife? Where with his wife? Where is his wife at? Why wouldn't he want to protect her? Because in theory, if they want him that bad, they would. And if he did that, if he's hiding himself, then he left his wife vulnerable, because as soon as they figure that out, they're going to go after her, because obviously, if he ever loved her, she becomes the weak link. I was shown a man in my nap a week ago, and I wasn't sure who it was. Oh, Janet, do you think maybe? Yeah, I know that, but at the same time, so I mean, come on, we can blow something up quickly, right? Let's take all of the conspiracy part of this and look at it, right? He's a UFO big guy, right? So there is enough UFO enthusiasts in the world that should be very worried about this man, right? Do they want to know if he just completely zapped missing right out of his home? Is this one of those I was driving down the street and bam, they took me right out of my car kind of things? And, like, is he on a spaceship? Like, where is he? Inquiring minds want to know. Seriously. Okay. So, he's very smart. He's incredibly physically fit. He takes himself off the board because of what the president does and says, we're going to release everything. And what if everything is bullshit? Okay? What if there never was an alien? Listen, I'm a believer, okay? I'm a believer. I'm just saying, what if there wasn't? And he knows, right? This is the Major General of Roswell of New Mexico. This is his state. Probably works there. And he knows it's all bullshit. What does he got to release? We've been lying to every American since the 40s and 30s. Is that why there is a Hershey refer to Cape Girardeau 1949? Listen, I have gone down this rabbit hole so many different ways and tag team Cape Girardeau 1949 and Roswell 1947 in every way you can think of. If there is any way you guys can think of that I haven't already thought of, or a rabbit hole you know of that I haven't found, share it. Share it with me. But for the last 3 days, all my brain and my team can think of is O'Neill. Where are you? Major Sir, where are you? Hi, Fable. Hey, Sphinx. So, would he do this to his wife, right? Like, what do we know about her? There's been, not that I'm aware of, has there been any kind of interview or anything like that would, I got to clean some of this up here and we can look at some more cards, but I got to clean this up first. So she's, to my knowledge, not given any form of a statement at all to date that I can find. If you guys know of one, excuse me, please let me know where it's at and I will go look at it. All right, so I'm going to put this stack on the big stack, and I'm going to go back to the half stack that fell out, and let's just look at what else wants to talk about Major General William N. McCaslin. So the very first one that falls out and also hits the floor is contamination in reverse. Contamination in reverse. Okay. Murder for hire in reverse and cosmic connection in the upright. All right. Let's see. What else do I need in the second part of the same reading for the same energy, for the same very missing person? Okay. Domestic violence, reverse, but family members is upright. Wonder if there's any other military in his family that would, because military, I mean, you get so high up, eventually you get a certain amount of clearance. Okay. No drugs or anything was involved. This was in the challenge position. Or like I said, maybe they had to, like, because poison was in the reverse, right? Maybe they didn't poison him, but now this, it's not an overdose, but maybe they did have to drug him to get him, because if he was taken, at his home, he probably put up a good struggle, maybe. Intoxication, alcohol. Hmm. Okay. All right. All right. Anything else want to come out for this round? Anything else for this round? All right. Father. Is he a father? We know he's a husband. Oh, wait, I asked if there was any other military. Was his father? Well, that I'm sure at that age, I'm sure his father isn't still alive, right? Or was it just saying his father was in the military? Anything else you want to say for the second? Treated as a crime scene, maybe. Okay. So father and crime scene. I wonder if something maybe did something happen to his father? Is his father a victim of some kind, maybe? Interesting. It's so quiet around this missing person. It's too quiet. Too quiet. Oh, that is like, whoa. Dude, get your sketch ass out of here. I'm just glad you're okay. Possibly, bro. Possibly. So, bro, is there anything that you can pick up? Was his father maybe um, involved in any crimes? Was his father a criminal? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They had a lot to say until they didn't. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know I've been speaking so many blessings, not just for him, and even if he's hiding, I I I don't know what would be so scary that he would have to hide like this, to appear missing, knowing that missing means someone hopefully is going to look for you. I really want to deep dive this guy so bad. I do, I really do. But I have never had my team hold back as strongly as they are. Like, there is some shady shush, be still girl action energy around all of this. I know there's so much going on, man. There's so much going on. There's bombs being dropped in places. There's people being ripped out of their homes. There's people being taken. There's people missing a loved one right now, and they don't know where they're at. None of this is fair. None of it is. This is not a joking manner when it comes to someone that we love, when we are not safe inside our own yard, our home, our job, our life. Mm-mm. No, that isn't healthy. That isn't mentally healthy. There's no freedom in that, guys. There's no comfort zone in not knowing when, if, or where loved ones are, when you'll see them again, if they are okay, if they're even alive. So, know what's going on around you. Pay attention. If something doesn't look right, sound right, feel right, smell right, check on it. Pay attention. Check up on it. Check into it. Look at it. Take a picture of it. If it changes or if it looks different, take another picture. Note it. Be careful. Make sure that you are not alone and you are safe. Because these cards really didn't tell me anything. If anything, they just kept it even more like, well, it could be this, it could be that. A whole bunch of, well, I think that I'm going to do some more homework. Oh, we got breath going. I don't know, guys. It is just crazy. One day we're gonna have an answer. I don't know when that day is. I don't know what it looks like. And I don't know if it's gonna be today. But I'm gonna keep looking into this, guys. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it today. I'm gonna shut these cards down. I'm going to do more homework. More homework. More homework. We're gonna see what we can come up on. I think I'm going to pick up Thursday. If I don't have anything etched in stone, Thursday we will pick this back up and we will see if I can pick up on anything else between now and then. Then that will give me 5 days that I will have been working with my team. I will gather everything I can and we will present as much of it as we can. Did he have help? Yeah, see, that's my number one question, and I can't seem to find an answer anywhere. I can't find an answer on my spirit box, my dowsing rods, my yawns, my decks. I can't find an answer. Brick wall, metal gate, fort, vault. Yeah, I can't get answers. I have so many questions, and all I'm getting is the runaround. All I'm getting is the runaround. Something is seriously need to know, and I've got to figure out who I need to know to find out some answers. So I'm going to do as much digging as I can, guys, and fingers crossed. If you guys want to dig around with me, and we will meet back up here on Thursday, hopefully I will have some answers. Nothing is etched in stone. Everything is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes as well. We are learning, we are talking, and we are communicating. This is an interactive channel, and everyone is innocent until proven guilty in this wonderful United States of America. For all that implies. Open mic session is closed. Yo, this is insanity. I cannot find nothing on this guy. It's closed session, but I mean, totally crazy. If you guys pick up on anything, let me know. Come back to the comment section. Go to my email. Let's talk about it. And we'll meet back up right here on Thursday. Probably around 1:30 if nobody's busy. Maybe we'll have a smoke session. Weed. I won't smoke cigarettes no more. All right, guys. Until next time, which is tomorrow, on Brother Thomas's channel for shadow work. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.